One thing's for certain, that there's been an enormous amount of change in our world. But I think what's sort of maybe really unique about re-emerging in a way after this kind of long kind of hiatus of the last couple of years is just not having the same sort of finely tuned reflexes based upon sort of seeing each other and performing. And I've kind of been sequestered in a lot of ways and focusing on different things. So my challenge in a way is to be able to reconnect with my old friends and continue that conversation that we've had musically without repeating myself.
Did I get this?
Yeah, I sent it to you. Yeah, this tune.
Yeah, I like that one.
You know, you said something the other day on the phone, like, we haven't played together in a long time.
Right, yeah.
It's going to be different just because it's been a while. But just this idea of, like, being in a band and not having played the music and just kind of, like, not wanting to be influenced by yourself. But, like, try to be present, you know?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the whole game, anyway. You know, trying to react to whatever's going on, even if it's wrong.
Right.
You know.
I think
I like that anyway. I like that sort of angst and uncertainty, like teetering on collapse. I think you're more creative in those.
No, you are. Yeah, it's true because you have that sort of resourcefulness.
Well, you have to
when you're like on the edge.
Yeah.
You know, the intersection of like total disaster and perfection.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a razor thin line. It's like a race car.
And it's never going to collapse. The music's going to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
We'll find each other and find a way out of it.
And it creates new sort of response mechanisms for all three of us. Really, like we're not gonna be able to do the precise same thing unless we're like kind of being almost combative about it and going, we have to make this mark, you know. And sometimes I think that's what my challenge is writing music for this group, is figuring out what the balance is between how much is scripted,
loose and
how much is not, you know. Challenges I have is writing music to match or align with this kind of unknown that is what Unison, I guess, is becoming. We just, by virtue of the fact that we've had all this time apart and we all do change. And I think there's been a certain amount of expectation in my mind that I have to try and modulate in a way that gives as much latitude as possible to the musicians in the group so that they're bringing their own selves, but doing so in a way that is enhancing what I'm giving them or what I've sort of designed, at least from a preliminary standpoint.
Even though we've played a long time together, life happens, right? Things change, your concept changes, you learn more. So when that much time goes by, you're obviously going to bring something different to the table. And they trust me that whatever I bring is going to be musical, and I trust them. Whatever they're going to bring, it's going to be musical. So ultimately, we want to serve the music, and because we respect the music and have such high regard for the music, then the trust is there. You know, we're trusting in the music, and the three of us having that same goal makes the music happen.
Both John and Clarence have an enormous palette of tools that you kind of take for granted, but you get used to it when you're with them. But then if you don't hear them and you're not interacting with them, you forget like just how awesome these sort of suggestions that they pose musically at every turn, you know. And so I'm so stoked to be immersed in that again and have this nice run of gigs where we're really night after night just kind of putting, you know, our minds together and using our ears and really having a good time. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's like wanting you all to have a good time.